Welcome to PHGCool digital platform of 12th Commerce. We will start with the paper 2, that is part 2, and the first chapter, that is commission, brokerage and discount. So in this chapter you will learn some commercial mathematics in which we are dealing with the concepts, few concepts like commission agents, broker, del credit, then auctioneer, and then discount, and then types of discount. So this is very something related to the real life situations. So whenever it is related to, I'll give you the real life examples also. So now first concept is commission, brokerage and agent. So when transactions like sell, purchase, auction, etc. are done through the some middlemen, such middlemen are called agents. So very simple example, when it comes to the word agent, we always come across the agent for the properties. So whenever we are going to sell the property or purchase the property, then we see the agent. What is the role of agent? He gives us the different kinds of ideas, or he tell us the whatever our requirement is. Suppose I want to purchase a flat, then he will say that this is the area and this is the rate and this is the builder. So he will give me the information. I will not go anywhere and check what are the prices, what will be the area, who is the builder, what cost they have paid for, like this all. So these all my what you can say, the hard work will reduce if I hire the agents. The same thing happen for the other things also. There are many kinds of agents. Like for example, if you want to learn four-wheeler, there are agents who will give you the idea about the driving schools. Suppose you want to take your license. Now the agents are not working actively, but yes, before few years agents were working actively and they were used to give you the details about all those. Then like filling the form, giving the form to the office, paying the amount and getting the license card also. So there are different things which we use the agents for all this. So these middlemen are called as the agents. So the charges paid to an agent for doing the work on behalf of some other person called principal is called the commission. So these agents will not work for a free, right? They are spending their time, they are spending their petrol, they are spending their what you can say, the connections. They are well connected people, they are into that field, so we are talking to them, so we are into touch with them for certain purpose. So they will definitely charge for all this, correct? And certain cases they are getting the what you can say, commission from both end. For example, the purchasing of flat or something like that. The one who purchases the flat, he gives the commission to the commission agent, and the builder also gives the commission to the commission agent. So the commission agent is a person who buys or sells goods on behalf of his principal and gets commission for his service. Now whatever I told you, we have already seen such kind of examples during our schooling. Okay, then the next is broker. A broker is an agent who brings together the buyer and the seller for the purpose of purchase or sale. This commission is called a brokerage and is charged to both the parties. Just now we have discussed. Okay, then agent gets additional commission after than the usual commission for this, and this is known as del credit commission. Okay, so some of the commission agents, they do it for the percentage also. Whatever they do it, apart from that they get additional commission other than the usual commission for this, and that is called as del credit commission. Now the next is auctioneer. An auctioneer is an agent who sells goods by auction, and he sells goods to the highest bidder. Many a time name of the principal is not disclosed in the transaction. So now this kind of things you might have seen in the movies, that auctioneer what you can say, the try to sell the property and then scenario creates and all that, and then the opposite party, many a times villain, they do take part in this and they become the highest bidder and they take the property. So these kind of things are happening in the reality also, but not the villain, but the people, they are taking the auction properties as well. So a factor is an agent who is given the possession of goods and enters a contract for sale in his or her own name. Then Dell credit agent. A Dell credit agent gives the guarantee to his principal that the party to whom he or she sells the good will pay the sale price of the goods. And if a buyer is unable to pay after the transaction is completed, a Dell credit agent is liable for the payment. So this is something what you can say the tricky kind of a transaction. So agent gets additional commission other than the usual commission for this, and this is known as the Dell credit commission. So now we will start with the discount. The next is discount. Now during the rainy season or in the what you can say the festival season, you must have seen many advertisement which offers the discount offer. So those discounts, and these discounts are similar kind of, but then there are some differences in between all those discounts. So now trade discount. Discount is the reduction of the price of an article allowed for the seller to the purchaser. It is generally expressed in the terms of percentage. Now for example, suppose say there are the products of Puma or Nike or Adidas, and they are giving the sale of 20%. So what does this mean? If a product is of 100 rupees, they are selling you at a rupees of 80. 20 will be deducted from that. So that is what the reduction is. That is what the deduction is. Now there are two types of discounts, trade discount and cash discount. So trade discount is allowed by one trader to another trader. It is given on the catalog price and the list price or market price of the goods. So whenever we go for a business, there is a catalog for the different kinds of byproducts, that is the what you can say the raw materials, and on that catalog list they give the discount, that is called as trade discount. And then cash discount is what? If the transaction is done by paying the cash, then the cash discount is given. That is, cash discount is allowed in consideration of ready cash payment. Immediately you are giving the cash payment. Now the government had what you can say made some rules for all those things. There are different rules for different categories. So the buyer may be allowed both of these discounts. In such a case, the trade discount is first calculated on the catalog price, and then the cash discount is then calculated on the price obtained after deducting the trade discount from the list price. Now how these transactions are done? See, if you have gone directly to the factory, so the trade discount will be calculated, and if you are paying the amount by cash, then again you will get cash discount for the same. So invoice price is nothing but the catalog price minus trade discount, and the selling price is nothing but invoice price minus cash discount, that is the SP. And then profit is net selling price minus cost price, that you know that, and loss is CP minus SP. This formula you have already done in grade 5th, 7th, like that. Okay, so let's start with the exercise 1.1. Okay, so now we will do the examples. Just see the example. An agent charges 12% commission on the sale. What does he earn if the total sale amounts to 48,000? And what does the seller get? So we need to calculate the discount, like whatever the 12% commission we are going to give the agent. So we will write agent's commission at 12% on 48,000, means directly we are calculating the 12% of 48,000. So I will show you the calculations. So first I'll cancel the zeros. So now what is remaining? This will have always the denominator as 1. So here it is 480 multiplied by 12. So that will come out 5,760. Okay, so now this is a commission which will be given to the agent, and what we have to pay to the that seller, that we will calculate now. So seller gets sale amount minus this commission. Okay, so this will be 48,000 minus this 5,760. So this will come up 42,240 rupees. So agent's commission is 5,760. I'll write it here. Agent's commission will be 5,760 and the seller's amount will be 42,240 rupees. Okay, so this is how we have done the first question. Some questions are very simple, some questions need some tricks. Now the second question, a salesman receives 3% commission on the sales up to rupees 50,000 and 4% commission on the sales over 50,000. तो इसका मतलब क्या है, 50,000 का सेल मैंडेटरी है, 50,000 के ऊपर अगर कुछ करोगे तो 3% मिलेगा एंड देन 3% कमीशन ऑन द सेल्स अप टू 50,000, मतलब 50,000 तक 3% मिलेगा. 50,000 के ऊपर अगर आप सेल करोगे तो वो ऊपर वाली अमाउंट के लिए 80 जो भी है ऊपर वाली अमाउंट उसका 4% मिलेगा. एंड देन फाइंड हिज टोटल इनकम ऑन द सेल ऑफ 2 लाख. तो इट इज़ वेरी इजी. 2 लाख में से पहले 50,000 को हमें कितने मिलने हैं, 3%. तो पहले हम क्या करेंगे, 2 लाख माइनस 50,000 बिकॉज ऑन द सेल्स अप टू 50,000 ही इज गोइंग टू गेट 3% ओनली, राइट. सो दैट वी विल राइट 3% कमीशन on the sale up to 50,000. सो पहले 50,000 तक कितने मिलेंगे वो पहले कैलकुलेट करते हैं, 3%. सो दिस 2 zeros विल गेट कैंसल, 500 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 3. तो पहले 50,000 में हमें कितने मिलेंगे, 1,500 रुपीज़, उतना ही मिलेगा, ठीक है. देन अब बचे कितने, 2 लाख में से ये 50,000 गए तो 1,50,000. 1,50,000 पे हम कहाँ से कैलकुलेट करेंगे, 4% से कैलकुलेट करेंगे. सो लेट्स डू दैट, बट वी हैव टू राइट ऑल दोज थिंग्स. ओके, सो वी विल बी राइटिंग दैट 4% कमीशन on the sale 2 lakh minus 50,000. So that is 1,50,000 rupees. अब इसमें से 4% निकालेंगे, therefore we will do that. So that will be 1,50,000 पर 4% से कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो ये कितना हो गया, ये 0 कट हो गए दोनों. देन यू विल गेट 1,500 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 4. सो दैट इज 6,000 रुपीज. दिस इज माई अनदर कमीशन एंड वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट द टोटल इनकम. सो टोटल इनकम विल बी व्हाट, एडिशन ऑफ दिस टू, 6,000 प्लस 1,500. सो विल राइट total income will be this 1,500 plus this 6,000. So that will be 7,500 rupees. See, some examples are very simple, only you need to do the calculations properly, that's it. So we'll do the next question. Miss Saraswati was paid 88,000 as a commission on the sale of computers at the rate of 12.5%. ये उनको कमीशन मिला है 12.5% से. If the price of each computer was 32,000, how many computers did she sell? Now this is little bit tricky question, but then first we will calculate this is the commission given on this 12% commission at the rate of 12.5 on the sale of computer. एक कंप्यूटर दिया, सेल किया तो उसका 12.5% मिलेगा, ठीक है. तो 32,000 पर कितने मिलेंगे, दैट वी विल कैलकुलेट फर्स्ट. सो वी विल राइट द स्टेटमेंट. Commission at 12.5% on a computer costing rupees, मतलब 32,000 का एक कंप्यूटर अगर बेच दिया तो उसके ऊपर 12.5% का इनको कमीशन मिलने वाला है. अभी वो कितना मिलेगा, दैट वी विल कैलकुलेट. So that is nothing but 12.5% of 32,000. Okay, so I'll cancel these two zeros. So what I will get it, 320 multiplied by 12.5. So again this C, 320 multiplied by 12.5 will be what, 125 upon 10. So 1 0 will get cancelled. And you will get it 32 multiplied by 125, which will be equal to 4,000. मीन्स इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, एक कंप्यूटर अगर बेचा तो उसके लिए कितने मिलेंगे, 4,000 रुपये मिलेंगे. अब टोटल कमीशन कितना मिला है, 88,000. अब ये 88,000 जितने भी कंप्यूटर्स बेचे हैं उसके हिसाब से मिले हैं. एक कंप्यूटर में 4,000 मिलते हैं, तो 88,000 डिवाइडेड बाय 4,000 आप करोगे तो उतने कंप्यूटर्स उसने बेचे. तो दैट वी विल राइट द नंबर ऑफ कंप्यूटर्स सोल्ड. सो नाउ वी विल राइट the number of computers sold will be total commission ये जितना भी टोटल कमीशन मिला है उसको किससे डिवाइड करेंगे, कमीशन पर कंप्यूटर. कमीशन ऑन वन कंप्यूटर. ओके, सो दिस विल बी 88,000 डिवाइडेड बाय 4,000. अब फिर से ये जीरोस कट हो जाएंगे, ये जीरो हो गए कट, एंड देन आ गए नंबर ऑफ कंप्यूटर्स 22. सो व्हाट विल बी आवर आंसर, मिस सरस्वती sold 22 computers. Okay, so now we will go for the next question. Anita is allowed 6.5% commission on the total sales made by her plus a bonus of 0.5% on the sale over 20,000. So if her total commission amount is 3,400, find the sales made by her. She is allowed 6.5% commission on the total sale. जितना भी टोटल सेल करेगी उसके ऊपर 6.5% कमीशन उसको मिल जाएगा, और उसके ऊपर 0.5% अलग से मिलेगा अगर वो सेल 20,000 के ऊपर ज़्यादा करती है तो. मतलब क्या, जितना भी सेल करेगी उसका 6.5 तो मिल ही जाएगा, पर अगर 20,000 से ज़्यादा उसने सेल किया तो 0.5% मोर शी विल गेट इट ऑन दैट. ओके, सो हाउ वी विल डू दैट. अभी हमें कितने का सेल किया है, दैट इज व्हाट वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट. ओके, सो विल राइट दिस. लेट द टोटल सेल मेड बाय अनीता बी x. लेट द टोटल सेल x रुपीज. अब ये x रुपीज के ऊपर उसको कितना मिलने वाला है, 6.5% मिलने वाला है. तो कमीशन वी विल राइट कमीशन एट 6.5% ऑन टोटल सेल. सो दिस विल बी व्हाट, x के ऊपर 6.5. ठीक है, तो दिस विल बी व्हाट 6.5x upon 100. Suppose this is my first equation. Now if she does the sell more than 20,000, if she does more than 20,000, तो उसके ऊपर क्या होगा, 0.5% उसको ज्यादा मिलने वाला है. तो सेल एक्सीडिंग, तो दैट वी विल राइट मतलब अगर उसने 50,000 का सेल किया तो उसमें से पहले 20,000 माइनस करेंगे और 30,000 में 0.5% ज्यादा मिल जाएगा. बट वी डोंट नो हाउ मच शी हैड डन द सेल एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी आर सबट्रैक्टिंग फर्स्ट 20,000 ऑन दैट एंड देन बोनस एट bonus at 0.5% on sale over 20,000 rupees. ठीक है, तो दिस विल बी व्हाट, x माइनस 20,000 का 0.5%. 0.5% मीन्स 1/2 डिवाइडेड बाय 100. ओके, सो दिस विल बी x माइनस दिस 20,000 multiplied by 1/200. Okay, this is my second equation, and this is this total, the sell, the what you can say, the commission she had received on the first and the second total is 3,400. So my first my equation will be what? So from 1 and 2, so from 1 and 2 I'll get the equation as 6.5x upon 100 plus x minus this 20,000 multiplied by 1/200. This will be total is 3,400. Okay, now this we will solve. This we will multiply by 2, so you will get the denominator same. So 6.5x multiplied by 2. So here also you will get 100 multiplied by 2, that is 200, and then this will be as it is upon 200 is equal to this 3,400. So 6.5 multiplied by 3 will be 13. Okay, so this will be 13x plus x minus this 20,000 is equal to this 3,400 multiply by this 200. So 13x plus x, this will be 14x minus this 20,000. 32 4s are 68, so this will be 68,000, and then 14x is equal to this 68,000 plus this 20,000. Okay, so 16 plus 20, so here you will get it 14x is equal to 88,000. So x you will get it as 6,285. So sales made by Anita is rupees. Okay, the next question, Priya gets salary of 15,000 per month and commission at 8% on the sales over rupees 50,000. सैलरी मिलेगी 15,000 और उसके ऊपर 50,000 के ऊपर अगर सेल किया तो 8% कमीशन भी मिल जाएगा. If she gets 17,400 in a certain month, find the sales made by her in that month. अब ये डायरेक्टली आप सैलरी माइनस करोगे तो उसका क्या आ जाएगा, कमीशन आ जाएगा, एंड वो कमीशन 8% से कैलकुलेट करना है. तो वी विल डू, लेट द सेल्स मेड बाय प्रिया. We can do this question by two different methods. First I will show you total income is monthly salary plus this commission. Okay, so now total income is 17,400 and monthly salary कितना है 15,000. So commission here you can calculate. So therefore she will get a commission as 2,400, 17,400 minus 15,000. Now this commission she had got it over a sell of 50,000 and that is to 8%. So we will do that. Sell over 50,000 is equal to this 2,400 upon 18%. मतलब जो भी एक्स्ट्रा सेल किया है उसने उसके ऊपर 8% से उसको मिला है. तो दिस विल बी लाइक दिस एंड देन 2,400 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 100 अपॉन 8. Okay, so 8 3s are 24. So this will be 300 multiplied by 100. So this will be 30,000. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, उसने 30,000 का एक्स्ट्रा सेल किया, इसलिए मतलब 80,000 का सेल किया तभी तो उसको 8% ऊपर वाले 30,000 का कमीशन मिल गया. सो विल राइट द सेल्स मेड बाय प्रिया in a certain month will be 50,000 के ऊपर ही है ना, तो 50,000 के ऊपर का अमाउंट कितना आ गया 30,000. सो शी हैड डन अ सेल ऑफ 80,000, तो ऊपर के 30,000 का उसको 2,400 एक्स्ट्रा अमाउंट 8% के कैलकुलेशन से मिल गया. ओके, we'll do the next sum. The income of a broker remains unchanged though the rate of commission is increased from 4% to 5%. Find the percentage reduction in the value of business. So first we will take the initial value as 100. Okay, so we'll write let the initial value of the business be 100 rupees. अब original income of the broker is like 4% on that, so that will be 4 rupees. Okay, so we'll write the original income ₹4 हो जाएगा ये. Now let the new value of the business be X. We don't know what business we are doing. Okay, so let the new business be rupees X. अब ये x पे कितना होगा 5% होगा, तो दैट वी विल कैलकुलेट कमीशन एट 5% ऑन x. सो दिस विल बी x का 5%, सो दैट विल बी 5x अपॉन 100. ठीक है, सो दैट इज 1 अपॉन 20x. So it is given that the income remains unchanged, right? The income remains unchanged. So what does this mean? So this 4 rupees is equal to x upon 20. So you will get x is equal to 80. Okay, so original value of the business will be 100, new value will be 80, reduction is 20%. Okay, so we'll write that. ओरिजिनल तो हमने यहाँ पे लिख दिया है, इनिशियल वैल्यू इज 100, सो विल राइट new value of business will be 80 rupees, and then the reduction will be 100 minus, so reduction is over 100, so that will be 20%. Okay, this is how we have completed exercise 1.1 up till question number 6. Next video we will see the next questions of same exercise 1.1. Be with us on PEducable digital platform. You can also be in touch with us during the live sessions. You have to just mail us, or you have to just call us on the given scrolling numbers, and we will be having live sessions for all the chapters. Thank you.